Olá e bem-vindo. Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Portuguese. Sou Kiran. I'm Kieran, and I'm a language tutor based in the UK. I wrote this course to help you to learn to speak Portuguese. The lessons in this course are based on the method I developed for teaching languages, which I use in all my classes and courses. The method will get you speaking quickly without the struggle normally associated with language learning. If you've learned any Portuguese before, you'll be well aware that there are two varieties, European and Brazilian. Well, in this course we tackle both, and that's because the differences aren't that many. Every time we learn a new word, I'll show you how to pronounce it in European Portuguese and in Brazilian Portuguese. Or if there's a difference between the vocabulary, I'll show you that too. I truly believe that anybody can learn to speak a foreign language. And if you've had any difficulties learning a language in the past, the most likely reason is that you've had a bad teacher or you've had a bad method. We are all human beings, which means we all possess the attributes that make us human beings. There's a wonderful quote by a man called Terence. He said, "I am human, and nothing that is human is alien to me." What that means is that if one person is capable of something, then we are all capable of it because we're all humans too. There is nothing in the world that I cannot learn if somebody before me has succeeded in learning it. Therefore, it's only logical that since there are more than 260 million people in the world who have managed to learn to speak Portuguese, then you can learn it too. Anyway, philosophizing over, let's begin. Portuguese in 3 minutes? I hear you cry suspiciously. Yes, this course is intricately designed to get you speaking Portuguese in the shortest time possible. I've created this course for the complete beginner who only has a few minutes to spare each day. I've set out each lesson so that they can be completed in short bursts whenever you find yourself with a moment of freedom. Before you start this course, let me share with you an extremely handy learning tip that helped me to progress quickly and effectively in language learning. When most people start studying for anything, they tend to spend the first day or two studying for hours and hours, and they get through loads of work. However, very quickly, this begins to dwindle. You might feel like spending hours studying Portuguese, which is great, but you want that feeling of motivation to continue, but it won't continue if you actually do spend hours studying. So, limit your study time to chunks of just 3 minutes, no more. If you limit your studying to just 3-minute chunks, there are 3 things that will happen. Firstly, you'll maintain enthusiasm. If you want to learn anything, you have to maintain enthusiasm, or else you won't continue. If you limit your study time to just 3 minutes, you'll keep Portuguese fresh and exciting, and you'll be eager to learn. If you spend hours studying, very quickly you'll get bored with Portuguese and it'll turn into a chore. Number 2, more consistent studying. It's much better to study for 3 minutes once a day than to study for 3 hours once a week. A spare 3 minutes is relatively easy to find, even in the most hectic of schedules. If you make sure you complete at least one 3-minute study session every day, it'll quickly become a habit that you'll do without thinking. It's much easier to fit in a daily 3-minute habit than a weekly 1-hour habit. By doing this, you'll become a much more consistent learner, and consistency is the key to success in language learning. Thirdly, more effective memorization. This is my favourite reason as to why you should limit your study to just 3-minute chunks. If you study something for just 3 minutes every day, you'll trick your brain into memorising the information more quickly than if it were to see the information for hours each day. Your brain will think, I see this information every day, so it must be important, but I don't see it for very long, so I'd better hold on to it and make it into a memory fast. You'll be amazed at how much more easily things tend to stay in your brain if you limit yourself to just 3 minutes a day. So 3 minutes is the key, And handily for you, I've kept every lesson to just 3 minutes or thereabouts. So do a 3-minute lesson and then give yourself at least half an hour before you do another 3 minutes. You should aim to do at least one 3-minute chunk every day. Any more than that is a bonus, but one is fine. Just work through the courses and complete the exercises, and you'll be amazed at how much you learn. So good luck, and I hope you enjoy this course. Boa aprendizagem. Happy learning!